Welcome to Love Your Story podcast. In the 5-part series entitled, How Do I Find Stories?, we're going to start with the secret to finding more stories than you can count. Hello, my name is Linda Olson. I believe stories are easy to find when you know what you're looking for. Jesus told stories wherever he went. He often drew people into an experience to reflect the lesson he wanted to teach them. In the feeding of the 5,000, found in Luke 9:10-17, the disciples wanted to send the crowd into town to buy food, and Jesus said, "You feed them." Even though Jesus knew the miracle he was going to perform, he intentionally set the disciples up for conflict. The disciples wanted to obey Jesus' command to feed the crowd, but had no idea how that could be done. They experienced an inner conflict because they didn't know a solution. Jesus set up the perfect story. He took a routine comment from the disciples, send the multitude away that they may go get provisions, and presented what appeared to be an impossible situation. You give them something to eat. In the storytelling world, this would be known as the climax. The disciples didn't know what to do. Of course, in the end, Jesus resolved the conflict by miraculously multiplying 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and forever after, the disciples had a story to tell. Stories are all around us. When incorporating story into your business, look for everyday stories as well as life-changing ones. Look for an introduction, a conflict, and a resolution. Our days naturally are full of problems to solve, often professionally and personally. Being alert to conflict will help to identify the middle of a great story. Every great story has conflict. In a book, the conflict provides the cliffhanger aspect of propelling the reader forward into the next chapter. In business conversations, relating a story about personal conflict can help a customer more easily identify with you simply because they too experience conflict daily. Once identification is established, the customer often may find themselves propelled into finding out more about your product or service. Psalms 118:24 says, "This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." It indicates a readiness to expect good things to come during the day. I encourage you to begin your day with a grateful heart, knowing that God is positioning you to recognize stories all around you. It's all part of loving your story.